Welcome back. From the dead, by the way. I went offline yesterday. I went in, I was in here playing with this a bit, and, the, server was down, so I didn't have my skin. It was weird. Oh, I should probably, yeah. It's been a while. It was yesterday that I finished this, so day, 8/23, I think? But, yeah, got the first what am I doing? Segment ride out in the monument, I guess I'll just call it that. It's true enough. It is day 24, 820. Oh, it was around there, whatever. I have, how'd that get scuffed? Whatever. I have that. I went ahead and got it. Because I'm so tired of being sluggish in the water. I didn't want to put it on until I was here, but I don't know how I got. I wonder if I got, every time I come in here, just start up the game. In 119, I thud really hard, and I wonder if it's a flaw that's actually hurting my armor. 21, and I have more than that, so get that done. Now I've got walking in water, depth strider stuff. So, a couple of things I want to work on today. I'm not sure about something. I'm going to find out. Let me have, some of these. And go, actually flip that. And go, I've got some sand in here I'll probably want for something. I know I'll want it, but... Oh, and I'm going to need... Give me sand. And I got more in my, things, the, ender boxes. But thinking about it, I might want to... What do I not need? Stuff. Hang on a sec. I don't need, like, these on me for sure. There's just no benefit. Let me see if I have any... Hoping for... That'll work. Done with that. Let's make a couple of stacks of slabs. That should be fine. Right. Yep. So, yeah, the monument, we got the first, lane of the thing, the first segment dried out. Which is a good start. The sand is still in place, which I'm going to be doing something about here in a sec. On the topic, I could probably pause my way over. Hang on. Alright, monument, big bed thing full of monster fish. Because there's water. Getting rid of that. So what I want to do is get over here and put down some boxes to contain, because I'm going to have a lot of sand. In fact, give me first of all, and I'll show you why I have the slabs. This behind here is glass. And here, and here, and here. And if you just right-click and left-click at the same time, really, that'll go and stand in the right spot, so that the next one would... It can't be put down in the space you're standing, but it can be put down beneath the sand as soon as the one block of sand is out. Okay, so that's all. I'm full. That's fine. Let's put in some boxes here. Like this. Yay. And that'll contain stuff like sand, which I can just start doing actually. And I want to get rid of the sand that exists. Let me think about that. Yeah, do that. That'll be fine. I don't know for sure, like, if there's any sand beneath where I can see that it's there. If so, it's like one block, maybe two. I can get it later. So for now, I'm just walking side. I can just keep... gravel's fine. I'll just take that out, too. That can go because it's in my way. Just holding both buttons and kind of casually sneaking the side. Should be fine. Get all of these put into place. And then when I come back through, and probably a few... Oh, that didn't work. Sometimes it just doesn't believe me. It will, I can punch the next block up, and that'll cascade down all the sand onto these slabs, which we saw breaks all the sand. So just do this, and it might take a sec, so that one's just happening. I'm going to have to account for that because I only have 5 minutes to get all this sand picked up from the time it starts becoming blocks that I have to worry about. Might pause. Am I cool? I put in torches. Might pause this to get this done because I'm just doing this for the next 100 blocks or whatever. Hang on a sec. Might be worth mentioning that you have to be creeping or you'll stand up and put one on top of the one you're putting down and it's bad. So you have to break them both out and do it all over again. Because I'm crouching right now, but if I stand up to jump while I'm doing it, it's a problem. Almost done. 24, 23, 22. Actually, I don't even know if I have enough. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Well, you can see what numbers I have. I'm not sure how much farther I have to go. I think it was like 127 or so to get to the next corner, right? Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah, well, that worked. So these I'm gonna... There's glass behind that, but obviously I can't do much about it right now. Let me pick up what sand I can get from stuff that fell down. Go back and throw that in the box, and then we can go through and drop this whole wall and have lots of sand for the next bit, which is in a minute. I'm kind of spacey today for a few reasons. I mean, I'm me, so that might be part of it, but... I woke up last night, like at 9 or 10 p.m., with a really significant headache. Like, I almost couldn't move. I have chronic migraine, so I get pretty bad headaches. I don't want this gravel or anything, really. Let's go. I gotta break these before I pick up the slabs, but then I gotta put the sand away after I break them, so... That's a good start. Let's get the slabs I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is open. Yeah, okay. Otherwise, I've just, alright, so I've got something of a headache left. I probably need to sleep. Took painkillers, Advil. Nothing that helps that much, but it makes it a little better. You know, so that's weird, I guess. Painkillers don't really do anything to me. I'm weirded by people who get hooked on stuff, because I can do Vicodin or whatever, it doesn't make any difference. Problem with what I'm doing right now is I'm punching through the falling sand, which is taking longer, but... If you punch one and move on, and just try to guess about how much you can pick up all at once on the way back. Once I start doing that. See sand underneath. Sand, gravel, I still don't want. Right. Yeah, this stuff, get that sand, because it doesn't really... None of this belongs here, but I might as well get the sand back. Yeah, headache, and then painkillers to the extent that those help. But then apart from even just that, I'm gonna go get the firewall thing while I'm thinking about it. I've just been wrecked lately. I've been out on a one-wheel just every damn day. It's like nice and, apparently, murderously hot. He doesn't really bother me. It's like 79 in this room right now. It's 64 outside. Windows open. There's not the computers are artificial. It's the computers are a furnace, essentially. Oh, I need to care about this. Okay, break that. And then I'll get this. Pick that up so I can get in here. And then I can do this one. And break these so they fall and there's glass back there so we're safe, and that'll be that. Stand around long enough to pick these up. These up. I'll want them later. And I guess at this point I can just kind of walk through and, well, see what I can get real quick. Okay, I'm just going to go back and put the sand away first. Hang on a sec. There's almost almost a full box, but it's a double box, so it's half of twice a box is what I'm saying. Yeah, the one-wheel thing is... I've been rolling over about a mile to this park that has, you know, swing sets and whatever. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but you roll along on this tilt table of a skateboard, basically. And you can just tilt back to slow down, stop, go backward. It's all really the same function. For some stupid reason, I thought the best plan right when I was doing it was instead of tilting back, run into a swing set and stop myself with my arms, which worked. But my triceps are destroyed. I can barely lift my arms just as a result of that. It's crazy. So, don't do that, apparently. I mean, you know, I've been doing the occasional video about those things, that and Z-boards and, I don't know, bikes, electric bikes, stuff like that. They're around. I'm kind of thinking about doing more than I've done, like with, I'm just doing this so I can talk about anything, apparently. Yeah, I've had the one wheel, I've had the Z-board for a decade. 2 of them, in fact. One wheels I've had for 10 months or so. And I get it, but no one helped me get it, and they tried. There are dozens, maybe hundreds of what, you know, you college tutorials online, particularly here at, you know, youtube.com, that try to help, but maybe it's just, it's probably just me, everyone else just gets it. The problem is, I think in really sciencey terms, I'm a scientist, I'm a paleontologist, it's how I am. So I have questions that no one has ever even assumed I might ask, that anyone would ask. No one seems to even care. I know what the horsepower is, like 2 horses, basically. Which isn't much, but when it's just you and a skateboard on a wheel, it actually kind of adds up pretty quickly. The newer models are 3, they're insane. But also, they're not very good. Apart from that, they're bad. I think, you know, most people think, actually, I think. They ghost and whatever. No one ever seems to address what might be a stupid question about, like, the 0 to 60. Not that they go to 60, but the 0 to 20. And probably the reason is you've got a certain amount of force, and you've got elements the force is being applied to, from going forward to staying upright to whatever. And how much do you weigh, and how cold is it, or how low is the battery, stuff like that. All stuff you have to factor, but getting started with the thing, I had no idea how quickly it was going to go forward. No one addresses it. I've never seen any, and then it'll just take off. At what? Walking speed? Sprinting speed? Driving speed? No one knows. No one cares. No one tells me. It's weird. See, I'm actually kind of thinking, because I have some stuff already on the channel. I'm putting some thought into, I've even sort of started doing it a little casually, just mentioning as I'm doing stuff. Explaining the weirdness of the board, because there's no... It's really hard to describe what's going on with it. You know, if you know what a one-wheel is, if you've seen one, it's just kind of a... It looks a bit like a skateboard, but with this big wheel right through the middle of it. Like in every sense, right in the middle of the board, but also through the middle of the deck. There's 2 decks to it, basically. It's so tricky to even try explaining what the hell is going on with the thing. People, I guess the commonly accepted term verb is floating. You know, you float, and it's a dumb term. I dislike it. Probably because hover was already kind of preempted by someone in making a Segway without a handle, unfortunately enough. It's the same basic concept, or at least the same... I'd probably never bothered with one of these hoverboard things. That was really dumb, yay for me. It is a little like hovering. You know what it really is like, to me? It's like controlled falling. Except it's not that controlled. It's like being in orbit. You know how that is, right? You go up in orbit and you're all floaty and you kind of go in a direction that you want to go and you drift that way. It's really like drifting, it's floating, it's hovering, it's falling under relatively controlled... You're falling forward and the board, sensing that it's tilted to fall forward, to roll forward, technically rolls in an attempt to re-level itself. So if you're on the thing and you're pointing down because you're going forward, the board will speed up to become level again beneath you. That's what the software is about. And people don't discuss these things. They're like, well, you lean forward and go. That means nothing. For one thing, the Z-board, when I got it a decade ago, that was the argument. You lean forward to go, there's no remote. Well, you're half right, but there's an accelerator pedal. You're not leaning anywhere, you're just tapping something and going. This you actually are leaning, and there's actually debates among, like, people who've been doing it since 2014 of what that even means. You can lean with your shoulders, hips, neck, who knows, arms. There's reasons not to do any of those things. There's a lot of ways to get it wrong, and then nosedive and face plant and become dead, or at least break your clavicles. No one wants that. We're done? Anyway, yeah, so I went out and slammed into a swing set and just destroyed my triceps. That was sort of stupid, I guess. I'm okay. I didn't die. If you're concerned that I may have died, I pre-recorded this before I died. But no, otherwise I'm good. It's just, wow, my arms don't work very well right now. Plus I got a headache, which is largely unrelated, unless you count that I was out at sunrise, and the sun is a headache trigger for me, so that's bad for me, whatever. Let's put away, actually, let's put away these guys, let's do that. I don't need these right now. It's almost night to give me all these back. I kinda, oh, give me, flip that. We're done here, right? That's all the sand. That wall is, the other side is water, we don't want to play with that. Let me hold out for, yeah, it's not really that late, but it will be by the time I get in. Let me pause it and come back, hang on. Okay, with that done, I don't know if I would recommend what I'm about to do. I don't know for sure if it's going to be a bad thing. Might be. But what I've started doing is filling in the glass, because I'm pretty sure we're not getting any fish out here. I mean, I can check again real quick, but I don't see any monster fish spawning here. Which means, and this is the worst place to, it's the most likely place, this wall, outside this wall, that could maybe spawn. That doesn't seem to be happening. So I can do the glass thing. I've been putting it in a bit. And that means I don't need sand going this way. There's some on the ground, and there's way more over there. But what I can do is just go, 1, 2, sponge goes here, 3, 4 is going to be the next wall. And just start doing this. Options, and I don't think it's going to be a big problem right now. We'll find out. I didn't even see any fish. As I get closer to the monument, where it gets more dangerous, but also more shallow, which is helpful. So that means less sand to be used. I could probably take off the armor, which I like having on right now. It keeps me alive. And go invisible. I still have potions for that. I can make more. Fish? No. Good. In fact, I don't know for sure. Let me get rid of the 10 of these things. I don't know for sure that I can do this without having something break, so let's go down and make sure we're good on that. Also see if there's any fish waiting for me anywhere. Well, that's concerning. Why is that like that? Go. I don't want to stop and get a shovel out. Oh, what the? Figure that out someday. Doesn't matter right now. Oh, now it matters. Well, that helped, thanks. What was I saying? Oh, I just want to make sure I can do this without any kelp getting in the way that'll break my sand as I'm putting it down. Got a surface, I think. There's a fish, so they do exist. It's not like it's peaceful or anything. I'm too far away for them to care very much, I guess. For now. And I got the water walking shoes net. Oh. Get up. Anyway, yeah, I'm really kind of thinking toward doing something about just answering the questions I've had all this time about a one-wheel that no one else ever addresses, and it's just weird. You'd think it'd matter to someone. Like, yeah, what exactly it means to tilt to go forward, or lean, or whatever you're calling it. I've made some changes to my board. Initially, right away, I got like a fender and eventually rail guards. They didn't come with that. Thought it would, but it didn't. I'm gonna breathe again in a sec. I've put fangs on it. Not really for nosediving in the conventional sense, the going 25 miles an hour and wrecking yourself, although I guess I'm opposed to that. But simply because where I live, everything else is down. I'm gonna go all the way around because I don't know what just I think I just didn't surface before I was out of breath. So to leave, I have to go downhill, and if the board is fully charged, it starts trying to regenerate, and it can't go to 101%, so it freaks out and shuts off and nosedives just because the battery is no longer connected to anything. With the fangs, I can kind of roll until I get it right. Put shred wings on it the other day. That's helping immensely. Gravel, okay. Problem there is I'm tall. I mean, like, Tony Hawk is tall. I'm taller than he is. I'm 6'6". My shoes are size 15. Like the shoes I use for skating. I've also got, like, boots that are 16 so I can have thick socks. Hang on, let me do this for a second. Breathe. Normally, hang on. Alright, with a headache, it's hard for me to be loud enough for the microphone to pick up and not do any damage, so I have to calm down every once in a while and just not do that. Yeah, so my shoes are long enough that, it's hard for me to actually hit the sensors on the board because I'm standing on the edges, so I put in shred wings, and they diffuse the pressure of me standing on the edge onto the sensors in the deck, and then I can get away with it better. It's really annoying trying to get the thing level, and it doesn't believe that I'm on it. I've got a Viper kicktail thing in the mail. It should get here, like, tomorrow, Friday. But anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't hate doing stuff explaining what no one explained to me that I've kind of sort of figured out. It's not easy, as such. Assuming I don't get fished, I might. I'm going to do this until it gets done. I'll probably have to go back for sand at some point. I'll come back when it's ready. Hang on. Just about out of sand. I'm also out of daylight, and my 15 sky 0 block for light, which means things could be spawning on the sand. I don't think I'm far enough away from the maybe just to things could spawn. I don't want that. So I don't see any fish though bothering me yet. It's weird. I don't know. Strange. Head down, sleep, get sand, be right back. Coming back with much sand. Probably gonna have more sand if I got rid of some stuff like water that I'm not using. I have water, we're good. Oh, you know. Screenshot. Yeah, I'm basically just moving the sand over. It's like leapfrogging. Leapfrogging sand is what we'll call it. Taking the sand that was against the glass on the other over there and flipping it over this bump map of displacement map of stuff. That's higher up than it needs to be, by the way. It's just what happened after the whole scaffolding thing. To drop it in, I didn't know how much I needed. I just assumed it was about half a stack each time, and apparently it was a little less, which is good. Less is better. So once I have this done, we can sponge this the same as before, which I don't know if I'll bother recording. I mean, it's really the same thing again. And once that's cleared out, I can slab beneath the displacement map of sand, and no need to record that, really, because I've done it before. So really, at this point, we're almost done recording anything to do with this, except that I still seem to be okay, mysteriously enough. I might as I get closer to the middle, and it'll take a little while anyway. I'll probably switch over to being invisible as I do this, so the fish, I won't have armor on, they just won't see me, it'll be cool. Might record doing that, because it is something like worth talking about. Because right now the fish can totally see me, they just don't seem to care if I'm this far away from where they live. They might, soon enough. Like there's one right there. He totally knows about me too, I think. Well, if he attacks, we'll hear about it, won't we? I'll pause this until that happens. Hang on. I'm expecting trouble. I'm right just about to the middle of this thing. There's fish everywhere. They're going to get me soon enough. Don't know how soon, but it will happen. And the thing about that is you basically just duck behind the sand and let him forget about you for a sec. Maybe surface and go kill him. You can shoot him with a bow. How close am I down to sand again? A couple of stacks, 4 stacks, 5. Well, I'll just do this until something has to happen, and then come back. Now I'm basically out of sand. This is all I have left. I'll use it up real quick, see if anything... It's raining and dark, which is bad. It's not quite nighttime, but it might as well be. I don't think we have anything spawning. Yeah, we're good. Oops, damn it. Problem with that is it almost gets you in an undertow and you go down with it and it sucks. 14, 10, 5. Go sleep, hang on. It's an end of the rain. Oh, it's an octopus out there with a squid. I thought I saw a monster fish out there that would wreck all my plans forever. Kind of wonder, I'm just about at the middle on what I'm doing. Where the fish really are. I kind of think I might be happier. I know where I'm going, so if I go all the way over here and come in from the other side, I might not have fish bothering me until I'm almost done. So it's a thought. Hang on a sec. Let's see, I was on 139. It's right here. Oh, yeah, the sandbar is down there. Alright, so lose X, who cares, and do this until, well, until I run in the sand again, I suppose. Should be, yeah, there's glass along here too now, so. I don't need the stuff, that's there, but I don't need it. I'll get it back when I tear all this down at some point. Hang on a sec. Still at this. It occurs to me I've been seeing, squids get killed. Which means that, having an ink factory apart from this shouldn't be necessary. I think it'll just happen. I'm also thinking ahead to sponging this out. It's going to be a different process, a little. Because I've got the ladder where it is, on the other side of this wall. I might bother recording it just because it's going to be different how I, get in and out. I'm kind of thinking toward using a door. Good. It's an option. Because, that way I don't have to add more ladders that I'm just going to tear down anyway. Where am I? Do we know anything? 287. Too far away to be sure. I'm not sure how many of these I have left to go. Like 40 columns, maybe. Possibly less. Not sure where I left off over there. Yeah, I'm just doing this, so hang on a sec. Also, I just ran out of sand. What I have on me, well, obviously I have what I have on me. I have, 40 left. No fish are bothering me. It's amazing. Oh, he might. Do we know anything yet about... It's too far away, damn it. Whatever, do this real quick. It's about half a stack each time, a little less than that, so... I can figure out, this is 283... No, 282, that's all I got. It's 282 to, 259. I guess. Go get more sand and be right back. Also nap time, because it's dark. There we go. Alright, yeah, what I might do is build a... Basically throw, I don't know, somewhere here. Not there, but there, a solid block. Put in a door or something that I can walk through that'll hold back the water. Just so I can get its ladder. I guess I could film doing that. It'd be next time. I've got 1 minute left to do all of this, so... Let me go do all of this, and, I should only need like a dozen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I've got enough. Should be able to get this done with what I have. Hang on a sec. Almost done, but that fish is getting close. I can start doing this now if I want. Although, then I gotta be careful about the very end, or it'll build one up higher than it needs to. I'll just do a little of each. Out of time, of course. 3, 2, 1. That. Let's see, yeah, I might record sponging this out next time, do the door thing. I assume it works. I mean, it has worked in the past. I don't know what would be different about 119. Kind of the first time I've done a monument like this in 119. That happened. Get these done real quick. And, get that. This can just be here for next time. Fish just don't care about me. It's so weird. Whatever. They can spawn in here. I guess I haven't seen it really happen, but I don't know why. Next, as I go over more, it'll get worse, but it'll also get shallower, and it'll be okay. Let's just get clear so I can talk without getting attacked. And, we'll get out of here for now, and I can go have a headache somewhere else for a while. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. You can like, subscribe, Leapfrog sand, and, I shouldn't do that because of all the sand that I'm hitting. Hit the bell for notifications and whatever else I want out of you. Waving a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'll see you next time, so bye.